We move on to Antonio Felix Da Costa with Tag Heuer Porsche, back on top of the championship. I think Nicky said on the TV from the first time since season 6. So you're back on top, and it must feel amazing after another great weekend for both you and the team.
Yeah, well, firstly, I just have to say, what a weekend in terms of the crowds and everything, and even this room, it's so filled up, and it's good to see the appreciation for Formula E here in Mexico. It's always a great race. Happy with that. You know, I told myself after last year that consistency is key to try and have a crack at this championship, and yeah, we're trying to do just that. Of course, I wanted to win today, but we have to be happy with those 18 points. You know, Oliver, he was very decisive. I defended hard, and I think there wasn't much space left, and it's always good to race him when it's hard and fair like that. And yeah, I thought we had the 1-2 today for the team, and then that safety car. I still have to go back and look at it. I don't know, maybe Oliver would have been enough to come back to the front or not. Guess we'll never know. But yeah, it ruined our party a little bit and our plan, what we were doing up to that point. And yeah, just want to say thanks to the team, congrats to the team, both cars on the podium. It's always good.
Once you got into the lead of the race, what were the conversations like between you and the team? Was it communicated that you guys were able to race? What were those conversations like?
Mostly just we were keeping an eye on the guys that had attack mode left, so it was Oliver and Mitch. And yeah, we were just trying to manage that and trying to build that gap, because we knew he would be coming at some point, and then we would have to see what would happen with energy at the time. I think both myself and Pascal, we were good on energy. So it would have been a nice fight either way with Oliver at the end, had that safety car not come on. But so it was mainly about that, and then obviously Mitch as well, and I guess he ended up, I haven't seen what happened, I guess he ended up retiring, so he was one less guy we had to worry about.
And just going back to qualifying, I think the fans here, as you've already said, are absolutely fantastic and love the racing that they see. I think to see two teammates battling it out for pole position is not only a great thing for the team, but also great for the spectators here in Mexico City.
Yeah, yeah, quali was fun. You know, I felt great in the car, and it was just feeling good to nail those laps down. I guess the final one, I didn't quite get it together, and it just didn't feel as good. A bit of understeer in the car there, but yeah, it's you know, I guess for us as a team, you know, for our bosses, it didn't really matter who was at the front. We knew the 1-2 was safe, so that was the most important thing.
Thank you very much. Antonio Felix Da Costa.
So now, please, for Mr. Antonio Felix Da Costa, good afternoon and congratulations on yet another podium, the only driver to fit the podium twice this year. Now I would like to ask you how proud you are of your time management on the attack mode, and what do you think could have gone better, because maybe if the safety car didn't come in, you would have won the race if it was because of your good time management, especially over your own teammate.
Yeah, thank you. It's the third time I finished second in this place, so I can't seem to break that curse. It's always P2. But yeah, I mean, we were trying to look after the energy, look after the tires, but it's also the work that we do in the free practice, in the simulator, making sure we have the right balance in the car. I was very happy with the balance of my car. Struggled a little bit thermally with the rears at some point there in the race, but we were able to work around those issues with some stuff that settings that we can adjust in the car. And yeah, as you said, I think the race was looking good for us, but it's racing.
One question for Antonio from Portugal. It's the third time you are second in Mexico with a third different team. You won 4 races last year, but the first half of the season was not so good. Did you learn from it?
Well, only
if trying to collect points on the
only
first,
if I'm very stupid, I would not learn from it. So that's, as you said, we speak very often. But yeah, I mean, as we spoke, the consistency is key, and just trying to pick my fights. And the days that we can win the races, we will win the races. And the days that we have to finish second, third, fifth, eighth, we will pick up the points. So, as you said, 3 times finishing P2 here. Need to break that curse maybe next year.